welcome to the new series. This is going to be our Iowa Dairy series here. We got the farm built, and now we are going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of our equipment and our plans. So we'll start off over here with the grain part of things and kind of show you what we got going on here. So we got our propane here. So this is our corn dryer, our Brock corn dryer. And we're going to be drying our corn as soon as we get from the field. All the wet corn going to be going into the dryer. From there, we're going to be getting rid of it. So the plan is that little silo right there is what we're going to dump into. And then from there, that's going to go right into here once we turn the auger on. That'll go into the dryer, and then the dryer roll, once it's dried, goes through that. It'll come out and go right into our bin. So we're kind of excited to use this. Has an auger on the outside, which is nice. It's always important to have that, so you don't have to worry about moving your augers around and stuff like that. It's already got one built in with the silo or the bin. So then we have two other smaller bins over here. Now that's going to be for like our soybeans. So nothing too crazy. I believe they're 10,000 bushel bins, I think is what they are. So we got two of them exact same. Got blowers on the end. We can control the air in them and stuff like that. So they're pretty nice. But we're excited for the corn. We'll have more corn than anything. So then we got our hopper bottom trailer here hooked up to our Peterbilt. And this is a new trailer that we got, and love that Made in America there. So I'm excited to try it out and see how it works here. It's got the little controls there, open the bottoms there, dump our corn. Got chicken lights on it and chrome. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see here. We'll go over here. So this is kind of just a little piece they put out here so people see driving by. We got the Alice Chalmers out here, and then we got our pulling tractor that we don't use, so we just threw it up on the rock and looked cool. So that's pretty much the yard ornament out here. Here's the blowers that are on the back, the exhaust, whatever you want to call it. It helps control the air. I guess the correct term is fans. So we have that, the Peterbilt, the 379, pretty nice truck. We have our propane here. Then we have our two gravity wagons by J&M, 680 bushel. We got two of them. Then we're going to be nice to use so we can run out from the field over here to the farm. We don't own a whole lot of land. Right now we bought, I think we're just shy of 100 acres. We're probably about 80, maybe 75 to 80 actual working ground, and the rest we built here on the farm. So we took a good chunk out to build the farm, and we have our ranch house, of course. Beautiful house, playground. I got the high country, little Chevy, the windmill there. Let's finish up the house tour here, and then we'll go and show you guys the other part of the farm here. So this, of course, has just been one of my favorite houses so far as mods go. Really, really, really cool looking, and all the pictures in here. Pretty much everything works as far as doors. So this is where we're going to be at night when we're not farming. Pretty much it. We'll get the little TV on. Watch some Cody Farms on there. YouTube. Yeah, we have a little fireplace out here, which is pretty cool. Got some, some benches out here. Some wood we cut. And then here's the garage. I guess we have two garages on the farm. This one's more or less my personal garage. So with the pulling truck that we have, we kind of mess around in here. Oil changes and stuff like that will be done in here. We have the barrels and filters. Anything changed, we'll bring it over here and take care of it. This is where the beans of the operation as far as maintenance work is. We have our tools and all that, and I do got to fix that grass that's coming through there. I didn't realize that. That'll get fixed. We got our shop. And then let's go over, speed up a little bit. So here is our tie stall barn. So the silo is actually not functional. We are not going to be using that. We're actually going to be using just regular silage bags. We got the egg bag over there. We're going to be filling up silage bags. So we're not doing any small squares. That could always change though, but I wouldn't mind trying this out. I mean, obviously it doesn't work. Like, I don't believe it works. You just pull up to it and it collects it, but we're going to be trying to use 2 silage bags, one basically for haylage and our corn silage. Being that we're only going to have 80 head that we're milking, at least that's the plan anyway, we're not worried about anything else really besides that. So we'll have 80 head, 80 Holsteins in the farm, and then we're going to have some beef cows. Eventually we'll get into some beef as well, being that we have the room for it. So this was kind of interesting. So when this barn was put here, I couldn't actually get underneath here with the spreader, so I had to dig it out a little bit, and then now I can get under just fine. So it doesn't go up any further, being that it's basically lined in with this here, the pump. It's not going to go anywhere, so I had to kind of dig that out with the skid steer and make room so I can back underneath there. Now the tractor clears it too, because the tractor was actually catching up there too when I pulled it in. So nothing too crazy as far as spreader goes. We have the 2 jets on the back, so that's about it. And then here's the fence. This is coming out the back of the barn, so a lot of times we're done milking cows, they'll run out the barn here. We'll push them out this end, open the gate, and then they'll have plenty of room out here. I went a little too wide with this. I should have went a lot narrow. I was thinking of other ideas while I was doing this, so that's why I made it this way. I'm just going to leave it now, so it's fine. But basically the cows are going to come out this way. We're going to push them down here, and then it goes all the way down to the other field. You can see where the feeder's at. That's where the cows are going to basically bunch on grass and roam around. And they'll roam in here too as well, but until milk time. So, and then we're going to grow that. Some of the woods there, we're actually going to get in there and cut some trees eventually and expand that there, and then put some cows in there. We don't even really need to cut trees. We just got to put a fence in there, clear a lot of the brush that's in there. And then we're going to put some beef cows in there. I hate to use up any more fields that we have, being I've already used a good chunk of it. So I'm going to hop the fence here, and we got pretty much the black fence going all the way around the farm, and then the barbed wires with the cows. And here's another little, basically another lean-to that we have, and we can put about 30 cows in here. We're kind of looking more or less for the younger, you know, our calves, our, you know, our heifers. We want to put them in here, and that's the plan anyway with this lean-to, is why we got it put up next to the barn here. But we'll start off over here. So we have our 18-foot Mayer chopper boxes. We got 2 of them, because we are going to be filling up a silage bag, like I said. So we're going to be running chopper boxes. They dump out the side, which will go right into our egg bags. There are silage bags. We have our Sooner cattle trailer that's going to be needed here soon. We're going to be picking up some cows, and we're going to need that. So we have our H&S spreader, because we will produce actual manure in here. The barn does not have a barn cleaner or anything like that, so it's just got the liquid as far as I know. Kind of curious how that's going to work. But we will accumulate, you know, we'll have to come in here and clean up this lean-to here, this little area. So we'll dump it in there. Another little shed I have up here. Got the New Holland skid steer back in there with the bucket. We got the pallet forks and bale spikes for that. Some other areas that we can put something in. I haven't quite got everything organized yet. But we got our tedder, our Vermeer tedder, and our rake back there. We got our John Deere brush hog. And we have another rock picker, because there is some rocks on the farm here. And we got our disc, and here is our egg bag. So basically, we're going to come along with a chopper box, dump in here off the right side, and our left side would be facing this way, and then that's going to fill our bag. We don't have any bags yet. We got to buy that, but we'll worry about that when we get to that point yet. So, and that's going to basically put the tractor neutral, and then the tractor's just going to move forward while we fill the bag. So, pretty excited for that. And I actually love the terrain too. Look at, you can see where it kind of got that little ditch, goes into the woods. And we will look at the map here too and show you what we own as far as land. We are running 25,000 to start off the farm with because cows. And here we have a corn head, so we can swap out when we want to do corn silage, and then we do our hay. We can swap out. Here's our hay shed. We can put our bales in here to keep them dry. I'm not sure if we're going to do any wrap bales. I highly doubt it. But we think we're going to do some small squares, or I guess I should say some squares. We ain't going to do any small. It would be like medium-sized. But we got our New Holland disc vine here and here. And then on the video of me putting this farm together, I decided to add this. So this was after the fact. I just felt like we needed a bigger shed. We have a lot of equipment sitting out. So I ended up taking the skid steer and moving some trees, cutting some trees, some brush, pushing it back, moving the fence. And then we added this cold storage shed here. So this is a lot, well, it's a lot nicer to have this extra shed now. So check it out in here. So we don't have all of our tractors in here, but we got a couple because we're just moving around stuff here. But we have our Massey. This is our 7726. Got the front loader on there with the bale spikes, 280 horsepower. What this tractor's running. Kind of excited to use the Massey on the farm. It's the first time using one. It's going to come in handy for bale work and stuff like that. And then here we have the 8100 John Deere. Got to have this tractor. It's 182 horse. It's only two-wheel drive. It's not the full-wheel drive. But we'll use this for planting as well and stuff like that. It's got the monitor in there. Everything's ready to go on that. And then we have our John Deere round baler, square baler. And then this is our Kins 3600 planter. This one here, we do have the fertilizer option on there. I wanted that, so we got that on there. A little extra for it, but it is a 12-row planter, and I'm excited to use that as well. And here is our, basically, what we're going to be running for silage. Our forage harvester, I guess you can say. The FHX 300. And like I said, we have the grass header on now, and then we have the corn one out there, so we can swap them out. Fairly simple. And then that's it for here. I haven't even tried the lights yet. Oh yeah. Should turn them on. Alright, we'll go into the next one here, the next cold storage shed. And then here we have our combine. I don't know if there's any lights in this one or not. Oh yeah, there's lights. It was probably by the door. So here is our combine. The 2008 2588. And it is 305 horsepower. We're excited to use this. I was going to go with the John Deere, but I just decided I've been itching to use these international, these combines. I've been itching to use them, so we're going to use it on the farm. It's perfect for our operation. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just perfect. So excited to use that. We got the 4650. Was looking at a 4440, but we ended up going with the 4650. And it's got the monitor in there and stuff, and a lot of bale work this tractor's going to see. Then we have a classic over here. Here's the lights. Anyway. So this is our 1206 Farmall Load International here. Turbo, got the chrome stack on it. This tractor, I love it. It's 300 horsepower. We got it tuned up. This tractor is 300 horsepower. So it's more horsepower than an 8100. And we're going to use this for some tillage. I think we're going to try it. Being this 300 horse, it is souped up and ready to go. So got the weights in the front. So yeah, that's what's in this shed here. And then we'll go, so this is our second shop, technically. I was going to just do one, but I did like the looks of this. And in here, I got to open it from the inside, but we have our seeds. Here's our sprayer. I decided to buy one of them as well. It's our Patriot. And we can do some custom work with the sprayer as well. So not only our farm, but we can go to neighboring farms and work for them and spray. So I figured the investment was worth it. It didn't really cost a whole lot. Being this wasn't brand new, this is one of the used equipments that we got. And it's always necessary, I feel like, having your own sprayer. That's when you know you made it. But yeah, like I said, another shop, you got some tools. We do have our bale wrap in here, so our John Deere bale wrap. And then we have our herbicide. And then we got our liquid fertilizer back here. Helm is basically the brand that we run for both. And in here we should have our seeds. So we got our corn and then our soybeans. We're going to be using bags instead of the totes this time. It's just, I like using the bags for what we have. We don't really need the totes, so we're going to use bags. Other than that, I think that's about it. Let's open this door here. For over here. So in the middle here of the farm, we got our diesel tank, and then we got our Prowler gooseneck trailer we can load bales up on, or whatever we need to haul. We do have a 5-shank ripper here. This is the 2700. I love using this. I've used it on a few times on the other games there, and this one is my favorite. So we're going to use that, and I'll be able to use the 1206 because it requires, I think it's like, was it 280 horsepower to run this? And that tractor's 300, so it's going to be interesting to run that on there. Got our corn head here. And then we have our bean head. I got the trailer for the bean head coming yet. It's the 1020, and then this is the 1083 corn header. So nothing too crazy, but it's perfect for our operation. Then other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Now we can go on the map here and show you what we own for land. We do have the gator too, I forgot to mention, we walked by it, but I figured this is perfect for getting around. Nothing too fancy, it's old working horse. So now we'll kind of show you what we own on the map here and show you what we're working with for land. So this is where our farm is. We built it right here, and we took out 51, most of it, and built it here in the corner. We got a road that runs downhill and it goes back, and this is the highway here, and the train runs through here as well. So we own 66, which is, I think, 50 is our biggest field. This is our second biggest field here. And then we have 53, which that's where actually the cows, I'm going to put out there, and they're going to eat the grass and stuff like that, roam out there. But we can actually cut that for hay if we wanted to. 56 and 55, just two small little strip fields. I actually probably do that with silage, with corn silage, probably plant that. I would like to buy this over here yet. I haven't decided yet if I'm just going to buy it, because it's really not a whole lot. Most of this is tree cover. But 54 is literally right across the dead-end road here, and that'd be another perfect field for corn silage or anything like that. So, and then we need some more hay ground. So I want to keep all these fields here pretty much for corn and beans, and then I would like some more hay ground. So I'm thinking about buying this here. Actually, I don't even know what it costs. Oh, you can buy it. Okay. Well, that is even better. I think I'm going to buy 27. That's 21 acres there for $247,000. I think I'm just going to buy that, and then we'll count the farm complete, because I do need the hay ground, and I want to keep these fields here for corn and stuff like that. So that'll be about perfect. So I'll end up purchasing this as well then, and we can go over there and check it out real quick here. We got the old pulling truck that we like driving around. Orange Crush is what we call it. Yeah, we go downhill there. And this map, by the way, is Tahiti County. So I have another series on here, but I've been itching. I love the dairy work, and I just wanted to build a farm in my way, in my style. And that's why I decided to start this one as well. So I will leave that in the description with the map. I get asked that a lot. So we have our water runways here, down in there. We do have a gate coming over here. So I went a little bit wider with the fence and kind of in the field there, but I have a gate so I can get in here and either put cows in here, take cows out, or get in here, even cut this up. So if I absolutely had to. But yeah, we got a feeder ring out there I can throw a bale on, stuff like that. We'll go over here. So this is the small fields that I was going to put corn in and just basically make that for silage. Being that we're running, like I said, we'll probably have 70 cows to start off with. The barn only holds 80, so we don't need a whole lot of silage. And here's the dead end of the road, and this is the other side of the property we don't own yet, but I am going to end up buying it and not counting that towards anything. I'm just going to buy it. So it's mostly woods. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, you got this little small field here, 54, and then this is all woods, and I believe this is woods here too. So then we have, you know, this field here. I could use these two for hay, or I could even turn one of these into hay and then have more corn ground this way because it's farther away from the farm. Doing hay work farther away from the farm is kind of a pain because there's so much to it. You know, you're cutting it, raking it, you know, or cutting it, tedding it, raking it, baling it, and hauling it. So maybe we'll do that. Culvert here, little dip. But yeah, this is part of the other field that goes around to the other road there. So yeah, other than that, I think that's it. I am going to end up putting a little extra money on the game here and buying that field, or the field 27 there. But other than that, guys, you already know the map, so I don't need to do a tour on that. And we are going to start playing this series here. I'm excited to see how the barn's going to work. And here's the train tracks. Got a big culvert here. The water goes under. Now let's just turn back to the farm here. And eventually we'll grow the farm. I mean, the more the more we play, the more we can harvest and profit and grow the farm and buy more fields around us. So the terrain over here is about perfect though. You got the hills, you know, the side hills and stuff, and I'm excited to get on here and start farming. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you for watching. Hopefully you're going to like this series as much as I am. I'm going to start pumping these videos out, and I appreciate you guys. If you like it, leave a comment on what you like, what you want to see, and leave a like. I appreciate that very much. So, you guys have a good one. See you on the next one.